Get our midday livestock commentary now. Livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted joining us here on the Rural Radio Network. Live cattle trading up as much as $1.12 in February. Feeders up about $1 to as much as $1.50. Kyle, you look at today's trade, that's on the futures front, but what do you make of this picture as a whole?
That's a very good question. Early on, we saw what should be happening here during this golden roll. We saw the August feeders and live cattle losing ground to those deferreds. Since then, we've seen the August turnaround and come back here once we got some of those preliminary index reports. Now, the preliminary index today looks like it's going to be up about $5.33 to that 316.73 mark with a daily number of 319.89 on 1,298 heads. So a little bit lighter volume, but what I'm seeing so far here today as far as feeder sales in the country, better buckle up, folks. That feeder index looks like it's going to be substantially higher here in the next couple sessions here. By the way, things are selling here today in Bassett and some of the other northern sales that we have here coming up here later this week. But cash has traded at $225 in Kansas and $235 here in the Corn Belt. That happened late yesterday, but no other bids have been confirmed here. Most yards are holding out pricing their show list in the South at $228. In Kansas and Texas, and they're also pricing them at $238 here in Nebraska and $380 on a dress basis. So we haven't seen a lot of cash trade. I do think the Packers are a little bit short bought, but we are seeing some roll pressure here today in most of these. That's why the spreads are losing some ground here. Might be seeing a little bit of commercial sell pressure, but I can't quite confirm that yet because the volume in some of these deferred contracts is a little bit light. But August is losing 57 cents to the October. October is losing about 17 cents to the East. East losing about a nickel here to the Feb. So bear markets don't make new contract highs, but bull markets also wear their horns on the front end. In the case of live cattle, we're not seeing them wearing on the front end here today.
All right, livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. Call him at 308-708-7340.
Gingrich Structures is your premier choice for top-quality post-frame buildings in the Midwest. Whether you need agricultural, commercial, home shops, garages, or barn-dominiums, Gingrich Structures crafts custom structures built to last. Their expert team collaborates with you every step of the way to bring your vision to life with the finest quality craftsmanship that lasts. Explore our projects and get your free quote today at gingrichstructures.com. Spelled gingerichstructures.com.
Battling rust or tar spot? Drought threatening? You need a fungicide that'll hold the line, finish a job, and help protect your yield. The right one for the job? TriverPro fungicide. Powered by 3 workhorse active ingredients, including Salantinol technology, TriverPro works overtime to protect corn and wheat from rust, leaf spots, blights, and stress, maximizing your potential yield at harvest. The pros trust TriverPro to work harder, last longer, and help yield stronger. Shouldn't you? Talk to your retailer to lock in your supply today. Always read and follow label instructions.
This is a market update. I'm Bruce Gorder on the Rural Radio Network. Monday's USDA crop report of 74%. Good to excellent in that corn crop is the highest rating for the first week of July since 2018 for the U.S. corn crop. For Wednesday, the EIA will report on last week's ethanol production, with traders expecting between 1.064 and 1.092 million barrels per day, in line with last week's 1.076 million barrels per day average. Ethanol prices have been firm since late June, with Chicago spot prices rallying about a dime since June 25th. This has done little to support corn futures, however, as traders currently not inclined to look very far past the good growing weather and the high crop rating at this point. September corn is up 2.5 at $4.25. December up 2 at $4.16 August soybeans down 8.5 at $10.12 3/4. November down 7.5 at $10.10. September wheat is up 0.5 cent at $5.48 December down 1/4 at $5.68 That's in Chicago. Kansas City wheat is for September is down 1/4, $5.22 and the December contract is down 3/4 at $5.46.5. August live cattle down 17 at $219.80. October up 40 at $217.22. August feeder cattle 92 cents higher at $320.05. September up 52 at $319.70. August lean hog 60 cents higher at $107.37. October up 90 at $93.87. Class 3 milk for August unchanged at $17.91. You're listening to the Rural